here's how that works in kind of bullet format way. So I will have, actually let's just bring it up here. So I will have 15 to 20 products that I'm interested in. And I will come up with these 15 to 20 product ideas, typically in one of a few different ways. But let's just suppose, just for ease of explanation, what I'm doing is I'm looking at what's selling in one marketplace, so Amazon.de, and I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if that will also sell in Amazon.com.au here in Australia, for instance. Okay, that's one way I get ideas for products. The other way, I don't know why this is, but I seem to get a lot of ideas for products when I'm doing yoga early in the morning. I don't know why that is, but I just do. And so whenever I get these ideas, I always write them down, and invariably pretty soon I'll end up with 15 to 20 ideas. Okay, so I've got my 15 to 20 ideas about potential products that I'm interested in putting to the test. And that's an important way to think about this, putting to the test. So then I will go online and I will find, let's just say we're going to sell them here in Australia. I will find wholesalers in Australia who have got a similar product to sell to me so that I can list it on Amazon.com. Okay, so I'll find my researchers, I'll find my wholesalers for my products, and then I will order 15 to 20 units of each product. Okay, so 15 to 20 products, 10 to 15 units per product. So just enough so I can list the product, put some stock into FBA, and see what happens. I can test it. I can test out my idea and see how it goes. All right, see how it goes. So at this point, I am not private labeling my products. I do not private label them. I'm not putting my own logo on them. I'm selling the product as is from the wholesaler, with whatever brand it's got on it. I don't care. I'll just sell it as is, okay? Given, of course, I can sell it on Amazon. So I do that, and then I wait, and I see what the hell happens. So I put it up, I list it on Amazon. I do a fairly basic listing. Typically, I will get, my images are not great that I get done. I get reasonable images, but it's not like GoMibi kind of quality images at this stage, all right? At this stage. I'm not getting that level done yet. That's my private label level of awesomeness, okay? At this phase, it's a few levels down. I could even take them with my own camera in my own kind of makeshift studio, for instance. So I wait and I see what happens when I list them, all right? So I just got to see what happens. Do they sell? Do I get any traction? What the hell happens? What the hell happens? And then after a couple of weeks, I'm going to see what sold, if anything sold, what has sold, what got traction, what didn't. And then it's pretty easy. I keep my winners, dump my losers. It's as simple as that. So what didn't sell, I just dump it. Done. All right, I'm out of that. I'm not going to do it anymore. Get rid of it. It didn't work. What did work, I keep it and I continue to sell it as a wholesale product, okay? But then with my winners, I then take the winners. Let's just say out of 20 products, typically I'm going to find between 2 and 5 that are winners. 2 and 5 that are winners in this kind of test. So for those products, I will then create my own private label products of them. So I've got a branded product. Let's just supposing, I don't know, like I'm selling cat mittens. I don't know where the hell that came from. Cat mittens, okay? So I've got one wholesale cat mitten product on Amazon that I'm selling, and then I create my own private label cat mittens, Neil's cat mittens, that I also sell. And I create my own, get a new UPC code, create a new listing, and for that listing, I get Sue at GoMibby to do all my images for me. So that's how I do it. That's how I do it. So I sell both. I continue to sell my wholesale products, and I also create my own private label products. Why do I do that? Simple. You make much more money with private label products than you do with wholesale products. It's as easy as that, all right? It's as easy as that. Yes, I do PPC for it. Yes, I advertise. Otherwise, how the hell are you going to make sales? You won't make sales, organic sales, like that. You've got to launch. I mean, you don't get to skip that bit. You've got to do a reasonable listing, and you've got to do a launch, okay? Hope that makes sense. So PPC for test products, yes. Otherwise, how on earth do you know what's going on? Now, I cover all of that completely in 2 ways. You can learn that at a much deeper level, all right? 2 ways you can learn that at a much deeper level. Way number 1. Dunk. Come on. Go to webinar, move across. All right, cool. Way number 1, you can learn that. If you go up here where it says advanced training, dunk, 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 and it says Amazon wholesale training, just there, the one at the bottom. Oops. You click on that and it will get you there, okay? That's way number 1. Way number 2, if you want one, you just go to amazon.com.au, and you'll be able to find on there that my book, my wholesaling book, and all you need to do is type into amazon.com.au. It's a Kindle book. You type into amazon.com.au wholesale, and that ought to get you there. Typically my SEO is pretty good on that, and as you'd imagine, and so that ought to get you to that particular point too. All right, so either way will get you there, no dramas at all. So, and the wholesaling book is like 99 cents, something ludicrous like that. And the wholesale course, of course, is going to be much, much more detailed. As you'd imagine, it's much, much more detailed and goes into a lot more stuff. But of course, it's also more expensive as well, because it's much more details. So that's 2 ways of doing that. Either way will work really, really well for you. So I hope that helps. I don't do anything. I do as little as possible. So everybody asking me all these questions about, oh, what do you do? Do you do this? Do you do that? I just do as little as possible. Again, I'm just testing the idea. I just want to see if it sells. So the only thing I'm doing is, does it sell? Everything else, I couldn't give a shit about. I just want to see if it sells. So that's the only thing I'm focused on. Does it sell? Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much, much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.